Captain Moron.
Welcome, I am Captain Moron. I am a casual gamer and I focus on 2022's Game of the Year, Mobile Game of the Year, Marvel Snap. Here on this channel we give you competitive tips and strategies so that hopefully we can all hit infinite every season and have a darn good time doing it. Now, that's not to say that I'm perfect. Sometimes I'm the moron, so you don't have to be, but that's the goal. So, as you may have seen, if you've seen past videos, I'm doing my March to Infinite. We're going to review the decks I've played this week, how they did, talk about the one I'd like to focus on and kind of how it works, give you some pointers on it, and then we'll go over some highlights just for fun and send you on your merry way. So hopefully we can all keep moving up that ladder this week. I lay it all out here. I played 9 decks, got 180 cubes over the course of the week, and 54 games. So not bad overall, right? That's approximately a 3 cube per game rate. It was the first week of the season, so a lot of bots, right? You can see actually probably the best rate was Galactus Destroy at the 5.25 per game, but it was also a 100% win rate. That's not realistic. I'm pretty sure I was playing bots. So the deck we're going to review, you can see right over there, is what I call the Magical Conquering or the Magical Conqueror deck. That's what I call it on Marvel Snap Zone. The idea here, what would be really ideal, is to have the Reality Stone in your hand to be able to transform a location. You've got Quinjet down, so it doesn't cost anything, and then you magic, right? So there are 7 turns, imagine this. Then on turn 6 you throw Kang down. You see exactly what they might do, and if you can see that you can beat them that turn, then you use the Reality Stone to end the game prematurely. Here's what I'll tell you about when to snap. Often with Kang, you really can know if you're in a place to snap or not. If you got Kang in your hand and you've got some strong cards, you can see you're going to land your Thanos. You can see you've got enough destroys, your death is down low. You have magic in the Reality Stone and some other, and something else that's strong, then I would land it. I would throw down the King. Maybe you have Galactus, you've got a location open for Galactus, and you know that they're not going to put more cards there, or they filled it or something, right? So those are kind of the situations in which to snap. I get a lot of cubes pretty frequently, and that was more recently where it wasn't just exclusively bots. So I recommend this deck. Obviously it's not easy to obtain. I had to save up to purchase both Thanos and Kang. By some miracle I drew Galactus, but that's the only Series 5 I've ever drawn. Obviously it has all 3 of the big baddies, right? They're all going to cost 6,000 tokens. There's no way around that for the foreseeable future. But it's an excellent, super fun deck, and the flavor is fun having all the big bads in one deck. Just a few highlights from this week's play. You can see this was with the deck I was just talking about, and what happened was I did Reality Stone on the last turn. They weren't ready for that. 8 cubes. This was a great one. They played Galactus. Little did they know I was also hoping for Galactus, so then death was free, and now we had the She-Hulk, and we had a Vibranium. So they were expecting to win, obviously, with their Shuried She-Hulk. This was a previous deck. You may have noticed on the screen a deck I called the Guardians deck. Somebody did this to me earlier this week. They Arnim Zola'd their Gamora, and I thought that was so fun and clever. So I thought I would do that. I needed to do a mission on reveal or something. So that's what we did. We Arnim Zola'd Gamora, and they arrowed, but see, that was fine. This was possibly my favorite move of the week. They popped Destroyer down with Colossus. I mean, not a bad play, even after I'd played Galactus. But Galactus had destroyed Wolverine twice by himself, and then we put Venom down, destroying Wolverine again. If only they'd Shang-Chi'd. And last but not least, I had Kanged on this one, saw they were going to put down Death, and then knew ahead of time I could Shang-Chi with my Death and win. Alright, that's about all for now, folks. You can catch me on Twitch on Tuesday and Thursday nights, trying to show how to apply these decks, how to play and learn from playing. If you're not winning, you're learning, is kind of our motto over there. Tuesday, Thursday nights, short streams, trying to get as many cubes as we can in half an hour, or testing against a top meta deck, or doing a tournament, all that sort of thing. And then that deck I did review today, the Magical Conqueror deck, is over on MarvelSnapZone.com. under that name, spelled correctly. And other than that, I hope you have a great week. And don't forget, I am Captain Moron.